Okay guys, I'm going to be using 2.5 cups of flour to make my homemade biscuits. This is self-rising flour. I'm going to also incorporate 1 stick of salted butter, frozen. This is what actually helps your biscuits flake. So I'm going to grate salted butter. 1 stick, I'm going to grate 1 whole stick of salted butter in here. Grated 1 stick of salted butter, frozen. You have to freeze it, guys. I'm adding to my flour. Then I'm going to stir it. Incorporate the butter and flour together. This is self-rising flour. You don't need to add anything. It has the baking soda, the baking powder, baking soda, and salt. So now I'm going to be adding my milk. I'm going to be using buttermilk because these are going to be buttermilk biscuits. So I have buttermilk, and I'm going to just add a little bit at a time. A little bit of buttermilk at a time until I get a dough form. About a cup of buttermilk. Okay, I made my dough, guys. Let me dump my dough out for my buttermilk biscuits. And I'm just going to get it formed up. I'm going to be adding some flour on top, so I can start doughing it out. Set this right here to the side. Homemade buttermilk biscuits, guys. Homemade buttermilk biscuits. Now, you don't have to use the gloves. I just want to use the gloves today. You just keep on, you toss it till you get like a dough. Keep, forming it till you get like a dough. Get your dough. Remember, guys, I'm using self-rising flour. Okay, guys, I took the gloves off because it's just better to work without them. So you just keep on kneading your dough until, you just fold it over a few times. You don't want to overwork it, guys. You don't want to overwork it. Then you just pat it out. And then you proceed with rolling it out. Like I was saying, guys, you don't want to overwork your dough because if you do, it'll make it tough. So you just proceed with rolling you out some, rolling your dough out so you can make your biscuits. You can use a biscuit cutter if you don't have one. You can use a cup and you roll it out to how thick you want your biscuits to be. And I'm just rolling it on out, guys. I have a pan already ready to place my biscuits in. So this is one. That's one. It's going to be 2, 3. I'm having breakfast for dinner, guys. 4, 5. Okay, guys, all rolled out. Placed in my cooking pan, my baking dish. About to pop it in the oven. Oven preheated at 350 degrees. I'm going to cook it for about 15 minutes or to light golden brown. Okay, guys, this is the ingredients for my salmon patties: garlic powder, onion powder, accent, black pepper, and salt. I have chopped up green bell peppers, yellow, orange, and red, and onions. 1/2 bell pepper, 1/2 onion, different color bell peppers. I have self-rising cornmeal right here. I have a little bit of flour, and I have my seasonings that I put in a bowl. And here's my salmon, guys. Now I took out the bones. So I'm gonna proceed with adding my ingredients. So I'm gonna start with my vegetables. I'm going to crack 1 egg, and I'm going to add my seasonings. And I'm just going to start mixing, guys. You could use your hands or you could use a fork. I'm using a fork. And I'm just smashing up my meat. Try to get my meat all smashed up. Get those ingredients smashed up, guys. Really good. Okay, now I'm going to add my cornmeal. I'm going to add a cup of cornmeal. That's cornmeal. It has a little bit of flour in it. And I'm going to add just a little bit more flour. Just a tiny bit, I guess. And I'm going to add, I saved my broth from the can of salmon. So I'm going to pour that in a little at a time. And I'm going to mix. Mix well, guys. Okay, guys, so pretty much got it mixed up. So now I'm going to start making out some little patties. And you can make them however big or small you want them. Just going to make a nice little patty. Place it in my skillet. And you know, you use vegetable oil, coconut oil, any oil of your choice. Big or small. I'm just going to, you know, you can roll it up in a ball and pat it out, or you can just do it like that. So I'm placing them in my skillet. My grease is going. Let me get them all in there, then I'll show you real quick. Yeah, so guys, I'm having, this is going to be my dinner slash, it's a breakfast dinner, because, you know, I didn't eat today. And I'm only eating once a day, guys, now, because I'm trying to lose a little bit of weight, but I'm still going to enjoy the foods that I like. I'm just not going to eat a lot of it. So, yeah, that's what I'm having today, guys. Rice, eggs, salmon patties, and homemade buttermilk biscuits. Yes, Lord. It's going to be tasty, guys. So now, I done placed them in my skillet, guys. So now I'm just going to get them brown on each side until done. And my breakfast slash dinner will be done. Got my biscuits done. Got my rice done. I have some salmon croquettes right there. And I got more right here that I'm cooking. Mackerel patties, salmon croquettes, whichever one you want to call them. I grew up, we call them salmon croquettes when I was little. But these is actually mackerel. They do have salmon in the can, but this is mackerel. Like I said, got my biscuits done. Got my rice done. Looking good. Got that butter in there. We almost done with breakfast slash dinner, guys. All done, guys. Biscuits done. Salmon croquettes done. Now I'm about to plate me up a plate. All done, guys. Breakfast slash dinner all done. Came out looking great. I'm sure they're going to taste great. Look at that homemade buttermilk biscuit. Yes, time to dive in, guys. Yeah, so like I was saying, guys, I'm trying to eat just once a day. I don't even think I'm going to eat this whole plate right here. But thank you guys for watching. Please hit the like, subscribe, and share button. Thanks once again for watching Cooking with Lamar. Thank you. Good night.